Mabuhay! This is Joseph Majana and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to teach you how to use IFTTT and Zapier. This is good for busy people who wants to automate their daily activities. So if you are ready, let's start now. Hi! In this video, I am going to show a tutorial about Zapier and IFTTT. So these two applications are used to automate different activities. Okay, so let's start with Zapier. Okay, so for Zapier, you are going to create your own account. And after you create your own account, okay, it is advisable that you connect the apps or the application that you want to use or you want to do your automation. Okay, so for this one, I am going to connect a Google Sheet and Google Calendar. So my activities for the whole month or a whole week will be inputted in Google Sheet and must be transferred or must be plotted here at the Google Calendar. Okay, so now let's add connection first with Google Calendar. Let's choose this one. Okay, and let's also connect our Google Sheets. Okay. Okay, after that, we will create Zap. And okay, there's already a template for that automation. Okay, so for this one, connect this up with this one. So what we are gonna do is connect, let's find Google Sheet with Google Calendar. Let's find Google Calendar. Okay, and let's find the automation here at the recommended flows. You can also make your own automation. You can just select a trigger, then after the trigger, an action will be done. But if you are new in Zapier, it is recommended that you must explore the templates first before doing your own in order to learn how everything works here in Zapier. Okay, now let's go to generate Google Calendar events from Google Sheet row. Let's click try it. So now, before we continue with this one, let's create a Google Sheet first. New Google Sheet. And let's name this one as Google Calendar Activities. Calendar Activities. Okay. Now for this one, let's create a temporary templates or temporary labels here at the Google Sheets. For example, activities time, date. And let's put an activity. For example, vet, go to the vet. Time, let's say, okay, for this one, since it is time, let's change the format into time. Okay, so let's say it's 9 o'clock a.m. Okay, so the format here is it's 12 hours, or the 24 one. Okay, it's 24. So 9 here means 9 a.m. Okay, so for date, let's change the format into date. So here it uses a forward slash. Okay, for example, go to vet on Friday. That is September. Okay, that is September 3. Okay, so 9 dash slash 3 slash 2021. Okay, now after creating that, let's go to our, let's close this one first. Okay, let's go to our Zapier. Okay, choose an account, Google Sheet, and click continue. After that, we will choose a spreadsheet. Let's choose Google Calendar Activities. For worksheet, it is in sheet 1 because we don't have any other sheet there. And continue. Okay, after that, we will test the trigger and look if they are going to find the data. So here you will see that it already read the inputted data. Go to the vet, 9 a.m. 9/3/2021. After that, click continue. Okay. So here, choose an app. Okay, that's right. Google Calendar and create. So we can choose a quick add event. So for add event, it is only date, time, and description. For detailed event, it is there are a lots of data here like repeat time, how many times you need to repeat those activities. Okay, for update event, only fields are updated. So for me, I will choose the create detailed event. Okay. Choose an account. So we need to choose the Google Calendar account and click continue. Okay, so here are our data that needed here. So we have the summary, description, location, start date and time, end date and time. Okay, so you can also put frequency, repeat until, repeat how many times, the color, attendees, visibility, default, reminders. Okay, minutes before, reminders, or how many minutes before the start of that activity you will be reminded. Okay, show me as free or busy, and the guest on the said event. Okay, so now let's go back again here in our Google Sheet, and we are going to input all the categories here in our Google Sheet. Okay, so let's delete everything first. Let's start with summary. Next is description. Okay, location. Start date and time. Okay, for this one, you can create um, a readable um, by human. For example, 5 p.m. tomorrow, next Friday at noon. Okay, so you could actually put date and time here. Date and time. Oh, and you can put September 3, 2021, 9 at 9 a.m. Okay, so for this one, Zapier can still read this one as long as there's a date and there's a time. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the date and time. Okay, let's start with date first. Okay, start date and start time. And I will also do the same for end date and end time. End date. Okay. And end time. Next. Okay, for frequency, I am not going to fill this one. Okay. Before you can start this automation, all the required information must be given. So the only required here is actually it's just the start date, start time, and date and time. The description. Okay, those are the only required. So for frequency, you can put frequency or you can't. But in my case, I wouldn't put any frequency. Okay, so now let's distribute. Okay, so now let's put just one detail here because Zapier cannot read if everything is blank. Okay, so for summary, go to the vet. Okay, for description, let's put Neko's vet visit. Okay, so Neko is my cat. Okay, that is the name of my cat, Neko. So she will visit the vet. Location is, okay, the name of the vet is Seven Lakes. Seven Lakes Vet, Veterinary Clinic. Okay, so start date. Okay, so let's change again this one into date first. Number date. Okay, so start date 9/3/2021. Okay, for start time, let's change this first into time. Okay, so let's say that's 9 a.m. End date, change again the format into date. Okay, so the end date is just the same as the start date because we're not going to leave there for a day. Okay, so 9/3/1. And for the end time, let's change this one first into time. For the end time, the vet visit will last for at least 2 hours, so we can put 11 o'clock. Okay, so we have put all the necessary information in order to create the automation. So after that, let's go back here first. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, because we changed all the information here, we must update the information here. Okay, set up trigger. Okay, for test trigger, okay, so since we have updated the data, we need to load more. Okay, so the updated data is already here in spreadsheet row B. Okay, so every time you are going to make changes here, the letter here will change. So if you make another um changes here, it will be spreadsheet row C. Okay, but don't worry, it is just the beginning or the start or while you are setting up this automation. So after you have set up or run this automation, you don't need to keep on updating this one. Okay, so let's just check first if all the information has been acquired. Okay, and click continue. Okay, after that, let's go first. Okay, let's go back again to our form. So for summary, we are going to find the summary here from the Google Sheet. Okay, so we must ensure that we can see what we have put here. Okay, so summary, go to the vet. So for description, it is already for location, let's find the location. Okay, for start date and time, so you can see start date and time here. I am going to put 2, start date and start time. Show all option, start time. Okay, so there is start date, start time. For end date, just the same. We have the end date and the end time. Okay, so we have filled up all the necessary information. So now we can click continue. Okay, let's click continue. Okay, so after that, what happened? Wait a moment. What happened here? Next one. Okay, let's click continue. Okay, so after that, we could click test and review in order for us to see if the automation will work or there are errors. So click test and review. Okay, so you can see here test was successful. If there is any error in your automation, it will be shown here. So you need to modify all the information you have inputted a while ago because there might be some errors on that. But since the test was successful, we can already go to our Google Calendar and go to September 3. Okay. So as you can see here, the go to the vet has already in the calendar. So after that, when you have seen that the activity was already here and the test was successful, you need to turn on Zap in order for the automation keeps or the automation start rolling. Okay, so just turn on Zap, and after that you are ready to go. Okay, so there are a lot of things you can do here in Zapier. All you need to do is to explore what other things that this app can do. Okay, you can find everything here at the dashboard. Okay, and you can also look at the recommended workflows. Okay, or you can, okay, click explore in order to see what are the things they can offer. Okay, so now let's go to IFTTT. So just like Zapier, IFTTT is an app that could be used to automate different activities. Okay, so after you have created your account in IFTTT, you can explore a lot of automations here, like sync your Amazon Alexa to do with your reminders, weather report button, okay, share your new videos to Blogger. Okay, so these are all template automation that you could use, or you can also create your own automation. So you click create. Okay, so what I am going to do here is I am going to link my Facebook page to my Twitter account. Okay, so this is my Facebook page for my virtual assistant services, and okay, this is my Twitter account. So whatever I am going to post photos here must reflect here as a link. Okay, so let's start by clicking add. So let's find the app, Facebook page. So if this Facebook pages, and let's choose a trigger. Okay, so these are the triggers under Facebook pages. New status message on page, new status message with hashtag, new link post on page. So what I am going to choose here is new photo upload on page. This trigger fires every time you upload a new photo on your Facebook page. I'll click, and after that we are going to be prompted to connect in our Facebook page. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, and connect our Facebook page. Okay, after that, then let's add an action. Okay, so let's find Twitter. Okay, so these are the different actions under Twitter. Post a tweet with an image, update profile picture, and update bio. Okay, so what I'm going to choose is post a tweet with an image. This action will post a new tweet to your Twitter account with a link, pick the Twitter.com image. Okay, so let's connect our Twitter. Let's authorize. Okay. Post a tweet with an image. Create action. Okay, so actually you can add another step here, but it is only for pro version. Okay, so since my account is a trial version, I cannot put another step aside from these two. After that, click continue. Okay, so if new photo upload on Jose Mediana, then post a tweet with image to Jose Mediana. Okay, so I am linking these two accounts. And after that, click finish. Okay, so it is already connected. Okay, so let's try to disconnect first and connect it again. Okay, now let's try creating a post. Okay, create post. Okay, let's find an image to upload. So maybe this one. My photo. Okay, maybe that one. So let's put, okay, and post. Not now. Okay, so it is just posted. Now it must, okay, show here on our Twitter account. Okay, yay! As you can see, it is already posted on my Twitter account. Okay, the image and the caption. Okay, yay, it worked! Okay. So, okay, you can actually explore a lot of automations here. There are a lot of things you can do in IFTTT. Okay, so you just need to connect a lot of applications that you are using now in order to have an automation. Okay, so that's all for my video for automation, Zapier, and IFTTT. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a lot of things. I hope you learned how to automate different activities, and I hope this video helps you, okay, in order to make your life easier. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more of this content, please click the subscribe button below and the notification bell in order for you to be notified if there is a new upload. Maraming salamat!